It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Strong. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Watson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
First down, Browns.
On 1st and 10, it's Strong. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Taken down by Nakobe Dean. 4 yards on the pick.
They'll go again with Strong. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. You talk about this Bengals defense. Well, this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he is going to have the Browns first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Give to Strong running right. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw is Watson. And his throw is incomplete. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Watson just beating the play clock. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Making the tackle there, Martin Emerson.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd down, Burrow. A short one there with Freiermuth. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Price. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. That one goes for 30 yards.
11 Thomas. 11 Thomas.
They go play action with Burrow. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good, and the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
They will start this drive with Ford. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Watson now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Ford. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
11.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Burrow now off the bootleg. Open man right side of St. Brown. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. First catch here by St. Brown. Good for a first down.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they come up now, second and goal.
Here we go. 11 MT, tight. 11 MT, stop.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Stop short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
They'll try to run this one in. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
12, 12, 12.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
Turbo's hot.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. McPherson's kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, being the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process of offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6. For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Here's Strong to begin the drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Strong one more time. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now Watson. Buying time to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Give up the middle to Strong. They find some open field here. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. On 1st down, right back to Strong. And the ball is knocked out, and the Bengals grab it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Martin Emerson in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. What an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
Well, they're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
11.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Down to the 25. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
11 mighty.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
11.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Gun.
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Here we go.
How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers and quickly.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Browns drive about to get started. 1 second, all that remains. The final shot before the break. Watson. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
Here we go.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
11 MT tape.
Now it's Burrow. A short one there with Freiermuth. And he'll be out right at the 35. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really trying to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
12.
Burrow looking to pass. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
11. 12. 11 Thomas. 11.
Burrow will throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And they go play action now. Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
12.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Now Burrow. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
A give running right is strong here. Stops short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Strong again. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. And quickly they get to the line. Here's a give to Strong. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Handoff for Strong. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, here's Strong. And he is going to lose yardage here. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. And this one is right through. And they'll at least get on the board here, still trailing, but 16-3 now. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Gun.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
11, Mike.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
That's good for the Cincinnati Bengals.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
11 mighty. 11 MT.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
On 1, right? First down.
11 Thomas.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 2.
Now Burrow on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
Here we go.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
11 Thomas. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And he will slide down with a good gain. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent.
Here we go.
Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Bengals. Wan'Dale Robinson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, stop.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A 28-yard gain. And the Browns first down.
On first down, Watson. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 38. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. They run with Ford. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And now another one thrown incomplete. That's another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
On second down, Burrow. His throw incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
The Browns drive about to get started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
81 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. Here's Watson. Open man here is Scott, complete. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Watson. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. Touchdown, Browns. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Watson and that Browns offense going to stay out there, and they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
Right back to him on first down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a quarterback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
11.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
St. Brown making the catch on the out route.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. And that's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. To throw, Watson.
Forced out to his left. And Watson has enough for the 1st down yardage as he slides to the turf. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Watson
steps away to his left.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Here's Watson.
And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to win this football game.
1st down. Here's Burrow.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball.
You're
handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all.
Yeah.